weather this past year has caused deadly disasters that have occurred in various parts of the world, ranging from floods in India and Nigeria, droughts in Uganda, to earthquakes in Indonesia and Afghanistan. Here are the 10 deadliest natural disasters in 2022. 10. Afghanistan floods. Afghanistan played host to unseasonably heavy rains throughout the month of August, and the results were disastrous. At least 182 Afghans died in the successive floods and landslides. Nine. Floods in India. India's monsoon season from June to September features, as in previous years, above-average rainfall, according to CNN. Among the worst affected areas is the northeastern state of Assam, where floods and landslides killed at least 192 people, according to the Times of India. 8. East African drought. Large parts of East Africa have experienced the worst drought in more than 40 years, according to the United Nations. This disaster put millions of people at risk of starvation. Figures vary, but local and international officials put the death toll from starvation at well over 200 in northeastern Uganda alone last July, Reuters reports. Taking data gaps into account, it is estimated that the current drought toll is one life lost every 36 seconds. Moreover, reduced crop production in certain areas and high rates of malnutrition are expected to persist into 2023, says the European Commission. 7. South Africa floods. In early April, heavy rains fell on South Africa's eastern Cape, including parts of Durban, the country's third most populous city. This caused floods and landslides that killed around 461 people, according to government officials. Months after the disaster, more than 70 people are still missing and thousands more without permanent shelter. 6. Floods and soils in Brazil. Within 2 months, February-March, heavy rains flushed the city of Petrópolis in Brazil. The heavy rainfall resulted in flooding and landslides, crashing through the mountain town and claiming at least 233 lives, according to the BBC. It was the summer residence of choice for the emperors of Brazil during the imperial period. Today, Petrópolis is recovering from a devastating flood. 5. Tropical storm in the Philippines. Tropical storm Meji hit the Philippines on April 10th. This isn't the only hurricane to hit the islands. An average of 20 hurricanes hit the country each year. However, the storm in Meji last April was the most damaging this year, with at least 214 deaths attributed to it, according to a report by the Philippine Natural Disaster and Risk Management Council. 4. Earthquake in Cianjur, Indonesia. A magnitude 5.6 earthquake rocked the city of Cianjur in West Java, Indonesia on November 21st, killing at least 334 people. Due to its position on the Pacific Ring of Fire, where tectonic collisions are common, earthquakes are common in Indonesia. Even in Cianjur, aftershocks are still occurring until the end of December. 3. Earthquake in Afghanistan. On June 21, a magnitude 5.9 earthquake struck eastern Afghanistan, causing landslides, destroying thousands of homes and killing around 1,036 people, according to the United Nations. The earthquake, the deadliest in decades in Afghanistan, adds to a series of challenges from social discord to famine, that have gripped the country since the fall of Kabul to the Taliban last year. 2. Floods in Nigeria. Nigeria's monsoon season, which lasts from June to November, is among the deadliest in more than a decade, with floods causing at least 612 deaths across the country and displacing 1.4 million people, according to Nigerian officials. According to a report released by the World Weather Attribution, flooding in Nigeria and elsewhere in West Africa is 80 times more likely to occur as a result of climate change. 1. Pakistani floods. From June to October, record-breaking floods washed away thousands of homes and claimed the lives of an estimated 1,739 people in Pakistan. According to official estimates, local officials said that the floods could take up to 6 months to fully recede.